What's poppin' YouTube? Chris Lamar here. Yo, we got a banger. It's about to get real spicy. Hit the like button. But if you're gonna do one, hit the subscribe button. You know, we gotta run it up. So I'm gonna do my top 3 rom-coms, romantic comedies. And we coming with anybody who was born in the 80s babies. This one is Clueless, as if. This was a classic, I think, especially for everybody in the East Coast. Girls who love fashion, guys who love pretty girls. Like, this one was super funny. You know, obviously great fashion, great one-liners, you know, a great cast. Alicia Silverstone, she was a star. Obviously, Dion, Stacey Dash was a vixen. You know, Brittany Murphy, she this was like her breakout role, and then she started, doing other rom-coms with Ashton Kutcher and stuff like that. But this movie was my top 3 rom-coms. So I'm gonna do this one, Clueless, 10 Things I Heard About You, which was a classic, and then I'm gonna do a newer film, Long Shot. But this video is just gonna be about Clueless. So, you know, obviously it takes place in, Beverly Hills, Los Angeles. So at the time when I was growing up, lived in upstate New York. So obviously this was like, oh damn, it's always sunny in LA. There was a lot of different, Baywatch was, filmed in the Bay or whatever, and then you had like Beverly Hills 90210. But like, there's always was a infatuation with LA and what it was actually be like, and it always inspired to go visit. So this, like, the setting was epic, and Cher was the rich kid, but wasn't totally self-absorbed and wasn't necessarily super mean or whatever like that, but she played an excellent role, and in my opinion, and obviously she was stunning, great outfits and stuff like that, cute, and then was trying to help her math teacher, Mr. Kime, and Mrs. Geis, get together. So she was playing a little matchmaker thing, and she took Brittany Murphy's character under her wig, and got her, did a little makeover and everything like that. So like, one of they're in the tennis courts, and one of the other girls, Cher, goes, my doctor said I can't hit any tennis balls with my nose and stuff like that. And then one of the girls, they made like a sexual innuendo that she's a hoe and stuff like that. And she was just like, yo. Then, Brittany Murphy's the character comes in, and, the gym teacher goes, oh, you can hit a couple of balls in those clothes. She has on some overalls or something like that. And she was just like, oh, she could be a farmer in those clothes. But so they had epic one-liners. I think my favorite part is when Dion is driving on the expressway, and her boyfriend, they're talking about Cher's love interest, the guy that they think might be gay, and he's like, yeah, he's a fruitcake cupcake Martha Stewart wearing, and they're like, what? No way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no way. He's he hit for the same team. You know what I'm saying? So that just was epic how, naive Cher was throughout the movie and stuff like that. And her falling for her stepbrother Josh. And obviously the epic scene where Elton tries to, get with her. And she's like, nah, I'm trying to set you up with, Brittany Murphy's character. And he's like, nah, I'm trying to get with you. I'm like, yo, she's like, you got the picture with such and such in your locker. No, I got the picture of what you took in my locker. So, he was trying to, pull up and shoot his shot. And so she gets out the car, and my man pulls off straight off the chat move. And she gets robbed, and then the guy's like, "Yeah, can you get on the ground?" And she goes, "In a liar, on a what up?" She was just like, "I don't care what it is, get on the ground." And he calls her father, which is the epic, quote, "Oh, you can get anywhere in LA in 20 minutes," which is total bullshit. Anybody who's been in LA, yeah, this was like late at night, and she was in the valley, so it probably was going to take 30 minutes with no traffic, 45 minutes to an hour with traffic. But during rush hour traffic, it takes 45 minutes to go 4 miles in LA. So with that, but I think this movie it was a total great acting, great writing, super funny, great fashion. They had a great, good looking cast. I think the movie aged pretty well, besides like the big cell phones and stuff like that. But the technology at the beginning of the movie, and she has like the digital closet. Like, people don't even have that now. So like that was like a super dope scene. And then it ended with the wedding, and what I'm saying, both the two high school teachers end up getting together. So it was just an awesome movie. I'm definitely a fan of rom-com. So if you're somebody who looking for, you got a date night, or you just want to watch a funny romantic comedy, this one is definitely gets my vote for that. So we got best scene is when Dion's boyfriend, I think he just hit it out the park with this one. He's shaving his head, and she's like, "Yo, everybody's doing it, da da da. This is dope." And she's like, "I have to look at you, da da da." Arguing in the bathroom and stuff. So, the Dion waiters heat check award, that's the bite off the ringer, goes to Dion's birthday boyfriend, who was also in Trippin', which was a decent rom-com as well. But that one did not make the cut. But I think, from, just for the dude's perspective, she just definitely, a lot of dudes had a crush on her. I definitely had a crush on her. And I was disappointed when TGIF or ABC did the spin-off series Clueless, and she wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying? But Alicia Silverstone, that was their prime, and she was in like Batman, and she was in like the Bizarre movie with like Brendan Fraser. So like she did a lot of dope movies, but Clueless was by far my favorite, and I definitely give it 4 stars. And it's like, from a lethargic standpoint, they just don't make them like they do. So definitely go watch Clueless and subscribe.